We're starting day 7 with some sun salutations, reaching up as you inhale and then forwards fold as you exhale. Do a little half lift, inhale, exhaling, folding forwards, hands meet the floor. Step back with the right leg and do a nice little low lunge, equestrian pose, just moving through the hips, stepping back then into plank. Hold the breath here in the Kumbhakasana. And lower your body as you exhale down to the ground and up dog as you inhale. Pushing back into downward facing dog and take a couple of breaths there. Step through with the right in between the hands, then the left, half lift as you inhale, exhaling, fold, stepping or just rolling all the way up. Little back bend as you inhale, exhale, hands down. Left side, inhaling, arms up, exhale, flat back as you fold forwards. Half lift as you inhale, exhale, fold. Hands meet the floor, left back. Low lunge, just move through the hips in the equestrian. Stepping back into plank, lowering the body into Chandrasana and then all the way up into up dog, lifting off the thighs. Pushing back into downward dog, breathe. Step through with the left, then through with the right, half lift, forwards fold, rolling all the way up. Inhale, arms out wide, back bend, hands through your center. Come down to the floor, sitting nice and tall, and find your breath. Find your stillness. Full yogic deep breaths, just resting hands on knees. I'm just going to come onto all fours and start doing your cat-cows, just arching up, exhale and inhale as you dip. Extending right arm, left leg, using the glutes as high as you can and crunching in, elbow to knee. Do this 6 times. So exhaling as you pull in, inhaling as you reach out. Really controlled movements. On the 6th one, just bend the knee, take hold of the outside edge of that foot and kick foot into hand as you gaze upwards or forwards. Keeping the balance. And now let's just do the other side, stretching out left arm, right leg, and the crunches, 6 crunches. On the 6th one, bending the knee, taking the hand right round the back and kicking into the hand. Coming back down to the ground, just push back into child's pose. Extend the arms forwards, settling the weight back over the heels. Deep breaths there. Then pushing back into down dog. Breathe. Extending the right leg nice and high, yarn it back, heel to bum, and flip that knee right over so you're rotating the hips right round. Staying true to the straightness of the back, and then we're just going to bring the knee into the nose. Do that 3 times. Knee to nose, extending back, knee to nose. Now let's do it on the other side, extending the right leg nice and high, heel to bum, flipping out the lower back, nice little twist. And then just bring knee into the nose 3 times. Okay, come down to the knees and pushing back up into the down dog, twisting out the upper back and the shoulders, taking the right hand to the left ankle, and then the left hand to the right ankle, and then back to the dog. Walking forwards, do a little hang, a little forward fold, just angling, and then bend the knees very, very deeply, and push back up into chair pose. Utkatasana, extending arms up, right angled bend in the knees, tailbone under, chest high. So popping the chest forwards, then come up to stand, arms pushing down and link behind your back, the fingers, and then just forward fold with the arms popping up behind you. See how much flex you've got in your shoulders today. Pulling back up, reaching forwards this time, up onto the tiptoes and sliding. Imagine your back sliding down the wall. Knees bent to right angles, but staying up as if you're on stilettos. And gazing ahead, chest forwards, hips under, rise and push the arms away again. Hands linked behind your back, sliding down, knuckles towards the heels, open the chest before falling forwards, arms overhead. Pulling backwards, arms outstretched, up into the chair pose again. Bending into chair pose, hook hips under. Just go right down, knees squidging together so you're balancing up on your heels, like heels come off slightly. Try and squeeze the knees together so you're staying up on the peak of a bounce, and then slide all the way up. Knuckles then come behind your back again, open the chest and fold forwards. Arms over the head. Pulling back up to the chair pose again, nice deep bend in the knees, reach. Just tipping forwards, taking the elbow to the knee, right elbow to left outer edge of the knee, little twist in the chair pose, extending all the way up again, neutral, central, and the opposite side, left hand to right knee, or left elbow to right knee. Get nice and deep and have a nice flat back. Taking breaths, reaching all the way up. Extend, push the air away, sliding knuckles down towards the heels, open the chest, forward fold, arms overhead. Come down into chair pose, cross right leg over left, double wrap, and right arm under left, double wrap, eagle pose. Try and line up shins and forearms, lovely straight flat back, finding that balance. Unravel, standing tall, reaching out, knuckles behind your back, and bend forwards, arms overhead. Just pulling back up, we're just going to do the eagle the other side now. Finding that balance, alignment, deep bend in the knee. Unravel. So hands come behind the back, pop forwards, forwards fold. Coming back upwards. Hands come to prayer at the chest. Just rest ankle on the top of the left knee, so right ankle, left knee, And just open up your hips, so pressing your elbows and forearms into that shin as you find balance, gazing ahead, flat back. Really nice, juicy one for your hips. Okay, pushing yourself back up to straight, arms come overhead, heart center again, prayer, ankle to right knee. And just open up the hip, pressing the arms down into the shin, equally nice and level if you can. Pausing there. If you fall out, just have another attempt. Take your time, return back to it. Breathe. Coming back to stand, reaching up, little back bend, and push the air away. Come to the front of the mat and try your tree pose. So pressing left knee into the right thigh, hands together at the chest at prayer, or reaching up. You can open out in Chin Mudra into nice big tree branches. So use equal force, pressing leg into foot, foot into leg. Feel balanced and central. You can always just hook the foot up into the groin, lock it there by pushing the hips forwards, and have a little go at reaching for the floor and balancing on the heel. Finding that center point. Have a few attempts at that. Okay, let's do the other side. Tree pose. Taking the arms up if it feels right, and open. And just have a little go at the other version of the tree pose. Locking your foot there, taking the hands to the ground, and just balancing centrally over that heel, balancing on the ball of the foot. Okay, come down to the back and do a little bridge pose. So really trying to round upwards, pressing feet into the ground and elbows or hands. And imagine space under the chin. Really squeeze the hips upwards. Feet are parallel, knees are parallel, everything parallel. And just popping up the left leg, point and flex the foot. Maybe some circles. Get that leg going. Squeezing the hips up all the while. Really use the glutes. Let's try the other leg. Extend in the air, point and flex. Place that foot back down. And just see if you can support your lower back and use that to pop up into a little shoulder stand or plow. Just be playful. You can open out the legs if you want to. Do goddess, feet together. Have a little play. And then take the legs overhead or knees, gently resting into the eye sockets. Whatever feels right. Then rolling back up to sitting. Nice straight posture. Just open up the chest, take the hands behind. Take the gaze up. Left hand to right knee and the right hand behind. Just breathing in a little twist, just easy twist. And the other side. Just take some deep breaths there. And come back round to centre. And just bring your legs so that you're sitting with them feet pointing inwards, knees out front. Lifting the left leg all the way up into the air and just gently pulling in. If you have to keep your knee bent, that's fine. Gently pull in, see what you've got. And bringing your leg in towards your face, if it's possible, the crane pose. So you might like to sit with the leg out front, that's the other alternative. And then have a little half lotus going on with the twist. So you can take hold of the foot from behind and the other hand to the knee. Let's do the same thing the other side. So extending the right leg this time up into the air, bringing in towards your body. Keep the leg as straight as possible. And the left leg could be outstretched. And then just hooking the foot round, taking hold of the foot from behind and rotating round. Nice breaths there. Okay, we're going to bring ourselves into double pigeon. So left ankle on top of right, line up the shins, triangle if you look down, and fold forwards, just surrender. And the other side. Folding forwards over those double pigeon legs. Really nice for the lower back, this one. And hips. It's quite intense. Rolling up. Just come down to your front of your body. Crocodile, just laying head on hands. Slowly bring your feet up, take hold of the feet, very slowly and gently come up into a little bow pose. Feel free to rock if it feels right, it's easier on carpet. So don't force anything, just see what you've got today. And replace the feet back down to the ground. Push back all the way to your forearms and just try a little dolphin pose. Play around with your dolphin, extending one leg and then the other leg. Just keep playing with that. And come down to kneeling, reaching the arms up as you inhale, little back bend, hands down through your center into prayer pose. Namaste.